Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in, checking out the video. If you are tuning in, thank you. You're obviously interested in how to roast coffee at home, and so this will be a little demo on how to roast coffee with a air popcorn popper. First and foremost, you need a popcorn popper. It looks like this. This is a Nostalgia brand, and the key thing that you're looking for when finding a popcorn popper like this is how the vents are on the sides instead of from the bottom. That'll help kind of circulate the green coffee beans a little bit better. So you want something like that, and there's a link in the description or the article. Second thing you'll need is green coffee. This is from Sweet Maria's. It's a Yemen coffee. I haven't tried it yet, but this will be the first time. And then you also need a scale. Here's just a basic scale and a bowl to weigh out the beans. Then you'll need a metal colander or something close, looks like this, pretty basic. And then I like to use a aluminum cookie sheet to help cool the beans down when we're done. So first things first is you're going to want to weigh out your coffee. Typically these style popcorn poppers will hold about 3 ounces of coffee. So we'll just get it weighed out here. Just over 3 ounces. And the other thing you'll need is some sort of stopwatch. So I have just a cell phone here I'll use to do that. So we're going to load the beans into, put this in the frame here. We're going to load the beans into the popcorn popper without spilling all of them, hopefully. And then we are going to go ahead and put the lid back on. I'm doing this outside because the chaff, which is what comes off of the coffee bean, has a tendency to go everywhere. All right, so after you have the coffee beans loaded into the colander, you're gonna put the lid back on. And again, we're doing this outside. For one, the smell, two, the chaff that comes off can kind of make a mess, and it's a nice day, so we decided to do it outside. So we'll go ahead, turn the coffee, or the popcorn maker on, start your timer. And I like to kind of give it a shake every 10 seconds or so. It kind of helps the beans get moved around so they're not sitting on the bottom and getting burnt. So we're about a minute in, and you can kind of see chaff starting to come off, and the color's changing a little bit to a more yellow color. Starting to see some smoke. Okay, we're approaching the 3-minute mark, and you can see it's changed quite a bit. It's getting a lot darker, so we'll keep going here. You can kind of take a look and see again how the air vents from the side are pushing the beans around instead of, if they're from the bottom, it push them out. So I just heard first crack, and that's at about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So usually after first crack, we'll go for another minute and 15 seconds or so, and then we'll take it out. Starting to hear a lot more cracks now, hopefully. So we're just at 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Probably go to just about 5 minutes. That's what we're looking like now. And again, ambient temperature, wind, humidity, these are all things that are going to affect how long it takes for it to roast. It's probably about 65 degrees and sunny, not too windy right now, lower humidity. So you're going to want to take it out 10 to 15 seconds before you think the roast is done. That's because it's going to retain that heat and keep roasting after you take it out of the roaster. So again, we'll probably give it just a little more time. Alright, so we're just at 6 minutes. Gonna turn it off, pour it into our metal colander here. You can see, and I like to shake it around and try and cool it down as quick as you can. After we've shaken it for a little while, we're going to take our metal or our aluminum cookie sheet and dump the beans out on it. And then I like to give it a little shake so they're all even. And then I'll let it set on here for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, let it cool down the rest of the way. Then after that, you're ready to grind it and brew it. Thanks for tuning in, and that's how you roast coffee with an air popper.